Swear I won't forget this, why do I regret this? In my mind reckless, thoughts are feeling endless. Sitting up I'm breathless, anxiety's infectious. I feel so defenseless, betrayed and embarrassed. I hate being open, I hate being broken. I feel like an ocean filled up with emotion. Anger ain't a potion, rub it on like lotion. I can feel it soaking, reopen, the scars have awoken. I can't move on till I let go. I feel so lost, never at home. Need to be strong, every breath hold. Cause I can't move on till I let go. I can't move on till I let go. I feel so lost, never at home. Need to be strong, every breath hold. Cause I can't move on till I let go. The pain makes it real, I don't wanna feel, I just wanna kill the bad thoughts and steal a good thought and feel. I'm just lost, I feel, I'm just lost to feel. I need time to heal, I can't steer the wheel. Cause this drive to kill, and it gives me chills. A nice road it feels, I slip off the peel and crash all the steel. Will I ever heal? I can't move on till I let go. I feel so lost, never at home. Need to be strong, every breath hold. Cause I can't move on till I let go. I can't move on till I let go. I feel so lost, never at home. Need to be strong, every breath hold. Cause I can't move on till I let go.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad,
Yeah.
baby, I'm bad.
I just wanna stay bad, stay mad. Chip on my shoulder cause they treat me like an outcast. I ain't gonna take that, stay back. I'll be swinging hard till the hits come in all caps. I ain't gonna lay back, pray that someone's gonna help me. Ain't nobody like that. I ain't gonna wait, that's all fact. Give me one shot and I'll never get the throne back. I'm sick of being cautious, I'ma go cause something, can't stop this. I'ma steal everybody's lane, call it shoplift. Sick of hearing everyone complain when they thoughtless. Taste the pain, it's like candy canes. It makes me go change into a better frame, into a better name. Society's insane, we all live for fame, yeah. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up.
Only God wants you, better go
star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got cash in the bag, stadium packed. For the rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got cash in the bag, stadium packed. For the rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. Let's go. Yo, I'm like an addict, do I gotta have it. I ain't even playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it, fuse like a magnet. Lose, won't have it till I'm doomed in a casket. I ain't playing, got a weird mind. If you work 8 hours, I'ma work 9. If the shit tastes sour, you should taste mine. I'ma stay in power for a long time. Get up, nah, I ain't a quitter. Toss me the ball, I'm a really big hitter. Big picture, I'm a straight killer. Rising the song to the highest bidder. Got juice, got gas, I'ma move fast. New shoes, new tracks, like who's that? I'm new, come back, better than last. Yeah, it's a new me, never gonna look back. Never gonna look back. Cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast, and that's facts. Only I can make a change. Slowly take a step today. I will never be the same. Cause that's what it takes. I've got an itch I can't scratch, I'm missing a piece that completes a whole part of me, an open wound scar to see. Everybody come here, gather round, welcome to the freak show, the best in town. What the hell's wrong with me? I don't get along with anybody, honestly. I've been living in my own head constantly, thoughts jumbled round, think I need a new lobotomy. Wait, all these thoughts are too negative. I don't wanna get lost in the sedative. Gotta show them what I got, I'm competitive. You know I'm about to go off, I won't let them win, I'll take a stab. I wanna chase the bag, I wanna weigh, I can change all the things I lack. I gotta face the facts, I got a taste in that. Got me obsessed with the rest, I got an itch to scratch. No way now, I'll give up everything. If I could see my dreams, I'll make things right. 'Cause I'll do anything to make what a reality. Don't let go.
in the past, wanna escape my pain. I just wanna be a better person, I deserve this, I just wanna break these chains. Always asking for greatness, true to myself, I never fake it. Seen too many once that I so they get famous. And when I say the truth, most really can't take it. In spite of everything I've been through, I'ma make it. Fake friends, but on my downfall is toxic. Day one, started the outlaws for profit. Now all I do is write verses, no talking. All I do is put the work in, no option. This was everything I ever wanted. Created a legacy off of me, just being honest. And the fake ones hate, but it's all to no avail. They wanna see me lose, but you know I never fail.
Never break, always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain, live the grind, I could change, in my mind, pick a lane, commit and climb, the only way to win it life, I never miss that fact.
What is going on, crypto fam? Welcome back to another episode of the Crypto Nightcat. Again, I would say we do it every Monday through Thursday, but unfortunately, this is just a special circumstance, and we got the week to spend with each other, so I am going to take full advantage of it and give you guys the alpha you deserve, and just keep your regularly scheduled program. That being said, let's go ahead and get over the chat, say what's up to everybody. Hey, Harp, you know it, baby. The soul alarm has sounded. Let's get it going. All right, let's go to the chat. All set. What is up to you? Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Alexandra G, the best mod in the house. Not just the house. She's probably the best mod in the space. Show her flowers. She is doing it. She is doing it big. Much appreciation for everything you do, honestly. Alex O Crypto, my dude, is in the house as well. Let me go ahead and you know what? I'm gonna bring this up, man, because this is my dude. This is my dude. Here we go. You know what? Shout out to my dude, Alex O Crypto. See that? 10K, baby. 10K. Congrats to you, brother. It's much deserved. It is much deserved, man. Couldn't happen to a better person. Again, we have actually formed a little friendship, man, and it's cool. Can't wait to play golf with you, brother. All right, let's go ahead and get back to the shout outs, and here we go. Scrolling down a little bit here. Who else we got? We got username in the chat. What's up to you, man? You got the rib emojis flowing already, because you guys know this place is certified rib chat. Let's get it. Let's get it. Baby Yaz, what's up to you? Good to see you. Good to see you. Golden Wolf, I see you are driving, so you know what? Here is your shout out. Who's ever in the car with you, shout out. I don't know if they're listening to the crypto channel with you, but hey, what up to everybody? All right, scrolling down here, Harp, my dude, good to see you as well. All right, RS Miller 747. Good evening to you. Good to see you. Good to see you. All right, let's go ahead and get this party started. We got a shout out to my man Alex. Oh, now we're gonna go ahead and give you a little bit of a market update and see what the heck is going on today here we go. Total market cap is sitting at 2.68 trillion. We are down under 3 trillion still, but it is up 4.14%. 24-hour trading volume is at 140 billion. That's actually a 0.49% decrease. Bitcoin dominance currently sitting at 61.21%. So surprisingly, even though you saw some altcoins recover, some of the, we'll say the mid to larger cap altcoins had a pretty good day. I did actually drop some coin yesterday. You guys saw me do it live. I bought some Solana under 121. I think it was about 116 when I bought it, 114, somewhere in that area. And then I also, just after the show, I bought some AVAX. I couldn't help myself. I saw AVAX at $16. I just can't see that holding. Like at some point in the future, I guess I'm just going to hold it for a while. AVAX will definitely be more than $16. They have a really good ecosystem. You guys know I do like them. All right, Fear and Greed Index is currently sitting at 15. Not looking too good, but again, we did get a nice little bounce today. 24-hour move for Bitcoin is actually almost 5%. It's at $82,731, and Ethereum is still under 2,000, and that is up 2.22%. So again, Ethereum just kind of lagging with Bitcoin, man. Bitcoin makes a move exponentially, right? 2 times what Ethereum made. That is not what you would have seen in the previous bull cycle. So very, very interesting to see that. XRP holding up okay, we'll say. That's up 6.57%. BNB is up 3.36%. Solana is up 5.1% again. I bought that well under 121 last night because 121 was that key level. I identified on the charts. I said, hey, if it goes here, I'll buy it. What'd I do? I bought it. Why not? All right, scrolling down here, Cardano had a really nice rebound. I did put some money in Cardano as it worked its way down as well. That's up 6.98%. At 72 cents currently. Dogecoin at 16 cents. You guys know how I feel about that right now. Trying to kind of stay away with that. And it's only because of the political aspect. And then Tron is at number 10 at 22 cents. And that is actually down 2.39% over the last 24 hours. All right, let's go into our next segment, and you guys know what it's gonna be: the Daily Degen. All right, so here we go. We are over at Blowfin, and I actually did take a trade a little bit earlier. I identified an area that I liked right here at about 83,200. You can see right here kind of my setup, and it was essentially a 2-to-1. Okay, so protecting myself here. What I was actually trying out though was an Alex O special. All right, so I was talking to Alex one day. He was doing one of his classes in one of the discords. I think it was Tom Crowns, if I remember correctly. He does classes over there as well. And so one of the things I asked him was really about his risk management and kind of how he goes about entering into his trades. So I would just kind of work on that. Very low capital, as you can see. But I mean, with the setup using kind of his method with 44x leverage, it was almost a 23% banger. So not too mad about that. Basically what I was looking at here is I found a little area where I saw both horizontal level where I saw support and resistance kind of pogoing around that area. I figured if we came back and revisited that with a lower RSI, which means there was less strength for that next test, we could try a trade there. I actually got in very early because it was so low capital. I wasn't very concerned with my entry, to be fully transparent. I would have likely waited for a second retest of that area with that descending RSI before I would have taken that. All right, so little back brief there on what I did today, but you know what we got to do. It is the Daily Degen, where we get crazy with it and we give you the opportunity to vote long or short. I see we're at 71% right now. While I run my mouth, I'll let you continue to vote. Let's go ahead and do what we did yesterday. Let's get the 24-hour Banana Land. You know what I'm playing. I can't even think twice about it. You guys said long. Let's go isolated 20x. Boom. I'm not even looking. I tell you right now, I said I'm not looking at it, but when I look at it just at a glance, it doesn't look good. Looks like it's going to drop. All right, but we'll see what happens. Remember, 45 minutes is all we need. We just need to go up in 45 minutes. Let's go ahead and make a play here since you guys want to go long. Here we go. Let's see here. And we are market. Are we? Nope, we're not. See? Almost made that mistake again. All right, here we go. Long. Confirm. There it is. It's in there. we got the position. So if you guys are new here, just so you know, you get the opportunity to vote long or short. Looks like you guys are 69%. All right, so 16 votes, 69%. Ending the poll. You guys aren't getting me like you usually do. All right, I get to the end of the show and I see that, oh my gosh, it's already down 15.73%. I can see this right now. It doesn't look good, just so you guys know. I probably should have picked something different. That definitely looked like it was going to go down. That's clear as day. But hey, is what it is. Man of the people. Let's have some fun. Oh, this thing's going to get liquidated quick. It's already down 43%. All right, let's get over to the news, shall we? Because I already know where that trade's going. Dumpster. All right, so just then, U.S. resumes military aid and intelligence to Ukraine after agreeing to a ceasefire proposal. That is good news, all right? That might be a little bit of positive momentum for the market here because, I mean, we don't like, you know, being on the edge of war. I know that this has been drug out. I know it's been going for a long time, but it's actually kind of I would say it's gotten a little bit more hostile here as of recent, as America kind of pulled back and was like, you know what, hey, we're gonna step back here. Either you're gonna sign this and you're gonna, you know, find a way for a ceasefire, or we're not gonna help you anymore. So again, we talked about this with Trump, right? He strong arms people. He's basically taking business 101 and he's strong arming people to get what he wants. But in this instance, might work out. We shall see. We shall see. All right. Breaking, the U.S. is no longer doubling tariffs on Canadian steel and aluminum to 50% after Ontario suspended their 25% electricity tariff per The Guardian. However, the U.S.'s 25% tariff on Canadian steel and aluminum imports will still take effect on March 12th. This is a freaking game, man. I mean, every day it's just back and forth. I don't know what's going on at this point because 1 minute there's going to be tariffs, 1 minute it's delayed, 1 minute it's back on. Like, so again, I think this is all just leverage. Okay, we've talked about it before. I'm not going to beat it up too much. I think it's a business move. It's leverage, and Trump is just trying to find ways to get what he wants. And I mean, you know, I live my people from Canada, but Trump's probably going to win this one. All right, so he's probably going to do what's best for America. Unfortunately, that may not always be what's best for our friends, our neighbors to the north and the south. But Trump is just, hey man, he's a businessman and he is cutthroat. So probably gonna have to get used to it. Like I said, this is his last run at it, right? So he's gonna go hard in the paint. So just stand by for the standby. All right, we got a couple late arrivers here in the chat. Let's go ahead and give some shout outs here. I got Army Piper. What in the unscheduled? See, Piper, I can't say that is going on here. Hey, I do what I do. I do what I want. It's the benefits. It's the perks of the job. You shouldn't have hired me, bro. You shouldn't have. I'm spontaneous. I do things. All right. Trade Intuition. Bango. What's up to you, brother? Good to see you. Givers Gains in the chat. All right. Well, I see they are in the chat. So, Billy Goat Tails, you know what today is. Tuesday. All right. I was going to do this a little bit later, but why not bring it up now? Because I see him in the chat. Here you go. BGT, you know that's going down tonight. Spaces. All right. X Spaces. We got the Art of Habits. That's going at 8 p.m. my time, 9 p.m. Eastern. All right. 2000 for your military folk. There you go. But go ahead, tune in. I'll probably actually be there tonight. So that'll be cool. See who hops on. It's always good. It's always a good space. And I love ones like this. Art of Habit. Something, you know, that you can usually use. It's something tangible you can take away from that people are talking about, right? It's not just, you know, a guy coming on talking about a project. You know, that stuff's cool. I learn a lot with that. But these are the ones I love. All right. Stuff like this where you can really get into the mindset of, you know, the people that you see every day, right? There's people you tune into, they come into the space, they talk about it, they talk about their mindset, some of their habits, and it's really cool because, you know, it's up for debate on the success of different individuals, but I would say most of them are, you know, fairly successful. Billy is definitely successful. Jimmy is a successful businessman. And I know that for a fact. So, you know, digging in to those individuals, what they're kind of thinking and how they go through a process and some of their daily habits, you know, you might take one thing away from it, but that's why they're spending the time talking to you. So anyways, rambling, all good. go to the space. I'll probably be there tonight. Hope to see you. Let's go. All right, scrolling down here. Who else do we have in the chat? Anybody else? Crypto Poyo, cluck cluck, my dude. Good to see you. Good to see you. And my dude, K Diggity. No doubt. Dave Digital. What's up, brother? Good to see you, my man. All right, let me see if I can read this out loud because you're a crazy man sometimes. All right. Jonesing. Jones. What do you mean I'm jonesing, man? I mean, so when we said jonesing back in the day, like that meant, you know, we were talking S. I don't know. Maybe I missed something. Maybe I missed something. All right. My passive freedom. What's up to you? Hey, yo. How you doing? All right. What's gas down there? Prices at the pump went up. I think, well, I'm in Texas right now. So, I think I saw it at like 3 or somewhere around there. I don't really remember, to be honest with you. I make the government pay the bills. So I just fill up when I need it and roll, baby. All right. Let's get back on track here. Where were we? I remember where we were at. And you know what? I'm kind of excited to do this because we didn't have it yesterday as I was going through this new setup. Let's get it going. Alrighty, here we go. BlackRock CEO Larry Fink warns that U.S. inflation will rise over the next 6 to 9 months due to nationalistic policies, including worker deportations, which markets are currently underestimating. That is a very interesting take by Mr. Larry Fink. Now, we do know BlackRock is heavily involved in the crypto world right now with the ETF. So they have actually added it to their portfolio, if you guys didn't know that. But this is interesting, right? And, you know, not only does this kind of, I won't say it almost parallels, right? So not only are some policies coming through, the tariffs, you know, up for debate on the deportations, how that affects the market. But it may, right? It really may. And that's paralleling some, we'll say negative data for the most part. That being said, today actually was not negative data. If you did see the JOLTS job reports, that actually was above estimates and above the expectation. All right, so there is that. Finally, we'll say a little bit of good news, but really tomorrow is the day. Okay, tomorrow's the day that you got to worry about because that's going to be core inflation. All right, core inflation and an inflation rate. Both of those numbers are going to hit tomorrow. Good luck. You know what to do though. Tune into the morning show tomorrow. Catch Piper. All right, he's the one that's going to break this down for you and let you know what it all means. All right, that's his thing. All right, so check it out tomorrow. That's going to be on the morning market report. There you go. I remember the name of it this time. I didn't say the morning show. All right, over to the crypto bubbles here, and you can see there's a lot of green on the board. Look at Cass with a jump. Retro Mike Tech, man, I don't see you in the chat, but boom, up 19%. Let's go. I'll be honest with you, I almost bought Cass yesterday. I had a big debate on buying Cass. And unfortunately, because I already mined Cass, I'm like, well, I'm not going to buy more of it, even though I should have. And so I kind of went in a different direction and I bought some AVAX, but is what it is. Cass is looking good, man. Good to see it. Up 19%. Tau is up 14.7%. TIA, all right, is up 15.5%. AVAX up 7.6%. Like to see that. Ultima is up 11%. Who's getting hit? Pulse, good. Pulse X, also good. Hex, good. And then TRX, not sure why that is. And then ENA's down 5.1%. Everything else is in the green, looking good. Trending in the right direction. A lot of them are over 5% too, which is really, that's a nice move. But, you know, Ethereum, again, not really keeping up with everyone. Very interesting to see that. All right, let's go over to this. Let's see, big transaction alert. Oh boy, here we go. 587 Bitcoin with a total of 48 million transferred from Binance wallet to an unknown wallet. That's actually a good thing. All right, so that is we'll call it a whale. We'll call it a whale is moving money off the exchange. Let's go ahead and update this chart real quick though, because there it is. It does move. So you can see where the liquidity is sitting. All right, now this is the 3-day. Joe, I see you in the chat right now. One thing I would say is when you look at the liquidation heat map, I was watching you earlier, I would say start at the 3-day. All right, so the 3-day and I'll say my experience with using the heat map is probably the most consistent. in terms of price action following liquidity. So I typically start with the 3-day on a personal level. I do go down sometimes, like if I'm trying to do a scalp trade or something along those lines, it does make sense to go to the lower time frames, but it's not one for one in terms of like going to the chart and matching it up that way. I'm sure you understand, but I just wanted to throw that out to you, brother. And the other thing is I actually have more of a tendency to go the opposite direction, go to the higher time frames, just because I like to see where the bulk of liquidity is at, because mainly I'm a swing trader, right? So swing trades, if I see where the bulk of liquidity is, then I'll try to chase that. All right, let's get over the chart. We gave Billy and that team a shout out. That's not for you. All right, let's see here. Let's pull up some Bitcoin. You know what? Let's look at DXY. I haven't looked at the DXY in a minute. Let's see what that's doing right now. Oh, yeah. Surprise, surprise. Falling, right? Oh, look. And it even lost. See, that's wild. So this is a key area. Let me scroll this way a little bit. Put on the daily. Just so you can see why I say it's a key area. Like, yeah, can't even count. I mean, you can. How many times that it hit this area? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Really, I just gave up on counting. All right, 12. And it just fell right through. That's kind of wild. So really, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised to see this act as resistance now. Let's extend that out a little bit. Would not be surprised. So, hey, that's something to hang your hats on if like you're looking for a rebound or a turnaround with cryptocurrency as a whole. Hopefully a DXY makes its move down to 100. If it makes its move down to 100, that does open up the door. We know the inverse correlation is kind of as of late, it's not what it used to be. I'll be honest with you. But I would say there's hope, right? There's hope that if it continues to fall, it does open up the door at least. All right, let's go over to Bitcoin itself and let's take a look at that. All right, chart looking all crazy. Look at this, man. Wicked right off of the median. So, we've been looking at this flight path, we call it, this channel, and we talked about it ad nauseum here. But I mean, it was close. Man, that is tough. It'd be hard for me to say right now. We haven't broke structure yet. And when I say structure, I'm not talking on the larger time frame. We kind of talked about that yesterday. How the structure is still bullish from the macro when you zoom out a little bit. But on the shorter time frames, obviously the structure is really just setting lower highs and lower lows. All right, so we did get a nice bounce today, which is good. And the median of this channel, fire. I mean, it wicked right off of that. Everything, it's kind of interesting. Like we've had some significant areas kind of marked out on the charts. Let's get rid of some of this stuff though. Let's delete that. We can delete that. I am not deleting this one. But look, so we had like the 0.5 and the core or the yearly pivot, right? You got a nice wick off of that area. And then I think this is just the top of an area here. If you go to lower time frames, you'll see this line. But I mean, you got a nice wick off of that. Bounce, proceeded to come back down. Look at this, wick off of the channel. And then, what are we going to do now? So we're really getting into that like kind of decision point. Are we going to, change our trend a little bit here and start working our way up? Or are we going to break this median of the channel and then ultimately come down into this green box? So we're going to find a lot out here real soon. And it would be really hard for me to say, hey, like, we're definitely going to go one direction or another because it's a little shaky. You guys know that. You can already see we've had bounces before that looked promising, right? This one looked great. We were like, oh, okay, we're going to work out this pretty quick. And it actually rejected off the channel and worked right back down. You got another nice bounce right here. It's some volatile times. It's some really volatile times in terms of price action. But I mean, if you like scalping and you like day trading, like it is wide open for you. But sometimes you get caught with your pants down because it'll just move very, very quickly on you. And, there's no rhyme or reason. There's external factors, we'll say. I won't say there's no rhyme or reason, but there's things that are happening external to the cryptocurrency market right now that are, I think, driving price action more so. And, there's a lot of debate. I keep hearing people talk more and more about it, about, market makers and institutions having the power to actually drive down the price. And that's a possibility. It is a possibility because that is how traditional markets work, right? It's got to change hands. There is a possibility that institutions right now are just really trying to dive in quick, and so they're finding ways to shake the market. That's reasonable. It is a reasonable thought. All right. I try not to speculate too much and say, hey, the whole composite man theory. I'm not a big fan of that. But when you get down to some of the key levels, right, where liquidity is sitting, then yeah, like I think there's definitely some external factors driving down the price action to get to that liquidity. I can't really, right now, the heat map has showed me that is pretty much factual. All right, so that being said, all right, the trend is still down and right. We do want to see it break this structure right here. You at least want to get back over where the 382 and the quarterly pivot was. You want to get on top of that area. So what am I saying? You want to get over that area, and you don't want this crazy wick, right? You want something that looks like this, the OC retest, and I think you're likely to see that, right? And this is only if we see continuation in price action. We see continuation in price action. You got a couple things that are going to hold you down here. You have the dynamic reactor, you got a horizontal level, and so I think you may see some price action that looks like that, where you get an initial rejection, and then it's a matter of retesting this area and looking to see some bullish candle structures off of the 382 and the quarterly pivot to then retest the channel. So the issue is right now is you have a lot of resistance to the top side of price action. All right. So that's what you got to worry about right here. There's not a lot of volume. So this is, I think, partially of why you're seeing so much volatility, because there just wasn't a lot of volume underneath of the top side of this channel. Now we consolidated for a really long time, which built up a lot of volume. So it made the support levels a lot stronger. And we were holding that level for quite some time. I think it was about 120 days. Now you've kind of flipped it and you're kind of in low volume areas. We're putting the volume in the area as we speak, that with the price action. So again, all right, so let's rehash. If you guys are new here, no doubt, let's look at this area right here. All right. So if price action continues to work its way down, maintains the structure that we're seeing, basically the current trend, this is an area that I'm looking for price action. And when I say this area, for those that are listening, that's going to be where the golden pocket is, and that'll be at about 74,000, all the way down to about 70K. All right, so a little bit of a zone there, and I know it's kind of a wide zone to save $4,000, but it can't be perfect. And so the reason I say that zone is because you're looking at the tops of this price action, multiple hits in these areas, all right, and you're just kind of, I'm basically, taking either side of it. All right, so likely it'll be somewhere in the middle of that, but I'm kind of covering myself in terms of where price action could go, and I think you're going to see price action in that area based on a few factors. There is liquidity that is sitting in that area as well. Now, understand too that when there was a bulk of liquidity, that liquidity actually shifted. Okay, so there was a lot of liquidity sitting at 73K, and that made me like super confident in putting this box. Well, guess what? A lot of that liquidity is now shifted. So understand, as price action works down, these institutions can actually lower their basis, right? Or they can move their stop loss, or they can add to whatever entry or trade that they were in to bring down that that area where they would theoretically get liquidated. Okay, so or whales or whoever has that liquidity sitting there, just understand that there's games that can be played to move that around, and there's also people that can put fake liquidity on as well, right? So they could set a buy order or something along those lines and then take it away, right? So there could be a little bit of manipulation that goes into there, but not likely when we're talking about hundreds of billions. I won't say hundreds of billions, but there's billions of dollars. All right, I would say tens of billions of dollars that is now sitting at about 64.6. Okay, 64.6. If you zoom out on the liquidation heat map on the 6 month, that is where you're going to see the bulk of liquidity now. So when you add it all up, you're probably getting in the billions. All right, so that for me, I would say is where I am a little bit more confident and seeing at least a wick down there. And that again, I'll be sitting there waiting for that. So again, I think you'll see price action 73, 70K, somewhere in that range. I think you're going to see a nice bounce. I think you're going to see a nice move off of that area. Will it hold up? I can't tell you that. All right. I'm just saying you'll probably see a bounce, and then we'll hope to see, you know, a change. And that, again, it lines up the previous range. I'm not going to beat it up, give you all the percentages, all the days, but right now it's looking very similar as the previous one. Let me get rid of that, or the previous range here. So we're in there for 6 months. All right. So again, there's really not a whole lot has changed on the daily. Let's see here. What do we got? Joe, thanks for the super chat, brother. Appreciate you. What's the name of the chart prime indicator BTC? Which one are you talking about? We got the few that I have up right now. I've got the Market Oracle Pro Plus. All right, that's up right now. That's where the dynamic reactor is. I have the Market Dynamics Pro actually hidden right now. And then I have the Prime Oscillator Pro, which is what's down here. So I'm not, is that what you're talking about, Joe? Let me know. Let me know in the chat, man. All right, let's see here. I see the chat blowing up. Let's see. Which indicator is at the bottom? Trader Zach. Yeah, okay, cool. So that's probably what Joe just left the super chat for. That is the Prime Oscillator Pro Plus. All right, so if you're looking to get into Chart Prime, go down to the description. We do have a discount on Chart Prime, and it's actually one of the better ones out there. I think it might actually be the best one out there because Piper was very much in bed with Chart Prime and still is. So understand that. So I would say Chart Prime, if you guys aren't tracking on that, they have probably the top indicator package out there. Man, I keep pulling that up. Let's go to Chart Prime. Let's look at their website here. All right, chartprime.com. Nope, there you go. So this is the website right here. But again, go down through the description, follow that link if you're really interested. So there's a couple things here, right? Chart Prime is a phenomenal indicator. They have a back tester that is phenomenal. I can show you guys that another night. But that right there, I think, is probably one of the best things that they have. And the reason it is because you can come up with whatever strategy that you think works, and you can back test it. And that, my friends, is it's key to half of it. Okay, so willy-nilly using your money, going out there and be like, you know what, I got something I watched this influencer do on YouTube. Wrong idea. Backtest it. Take their strategy, take what they're teaching you, and then try it out on this backtester and find out over time, does it work or not? And that's beautiful. So there's a few strategies that I've actually been working on myself. And one of the things that I do is I will take it over 2022, which was a downtrend, and 2023, which was an uptrend. And so I'll isolate the two. I'll test it in a downtrend. Okay, let's see how it does. I'll test it in an uptrend. Let's see how it does. And you'll see that some perform like phenomenally well. They'll be like, hey, 800 to 1,000% in an uptrend. And then they get to a downtrend and they, are negative 400 or 500%. So you got to find kind of that in between, because it's really hard, I'll say, to, be very sure of the trend. Now, if you're a 4-year cycle guy, I guess I could see the application there where you're like, hey, technically speaking, this year should be an uptrend based on the 4-year cycle. That's a gamble. It's a gamble. But, what I've been doing is really isolating both those down and uptrends and find something that works in both of those trends. And that's hard. That is very, very hard. But I have found some. I have found some that worked very, very well. We are actually working on updating the code right now for Chart Prime for one of the strategies that I'm personally backtesting, and I'm doing it all manually. But I will say what's great about Chart Prime. Not the indicators are great. All right, they look awesome, but 2, they actually really work well. If there's any thought process of Lux Algo, like Chart Prime is, I would say they put out more indicators that I like personally, and I've used both of them. All right, anyways, what I really, really like about Chart Prime, once you join, they actually teach you. All right, so OC guy, he's on this channel, Alex O Crypto, I jump in there sometimes. Piper's in there. They do classes, right? And that's part of the membership. And so, that is really where you can learn. So if you ever get in and you're like, it's overwhelming when you look at an indicator, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's very overwhelming. There's so much going on. I mean, let's actually look at a chart, right? You're gonna look at it and you're like, I don't even know what that means. I don't know what it does. Let's, I can pull up the Market Dynamics Pro as well. But like, there's just stuff everywhere. You're like looking at this and you're like, I'm not sure. And I actually removed some aspects of this. This is a stripped down version of the Prime Oscillator Pro. So, but you can see, man, it tells you where divergence is. It tells you where there's reversals, peak seekers. I mean, all that stuff. Like, you look at that, you look at the blue dot, you're like, I don't know what that is. Well, you got classes you can go to. And not only do they teach you like how to use it and what it does, but like they tell you how to apply it to trading, which is awesome, right? Like what more can you ask for in an indicator suite? So anyways, that's my pitch. Spent way too much time on that. Let's scroll down here. Let's see what we got. Who else we got in here? Crypto Polio. Let's see what he said. Wall Street does have the power. Let's be honest. The total crypto market cap does not match NVIDIA. They can, and the tools at ETFs can affect price action. Yeah, I know, 100%, man. I mean, think about the NASDAQ. I think in one day lost more of its market cap than the entire cryptocurrency market. I think probably and like 30% more and 40% more. So it's kind of crazy. All right, Trader Zach is a chart prime. Okay, cool. Interesting enough, Trader Zach. We got a guy in chart prime named T-Zach. Hodl Crypto, what's up to you? Good to see you. All right. Bounce perfect off the 300-day SMA, rejecting on OC retest of the 200 SMA. Let me pull up the moving average here. Yeah. Yeah, that's the 200 SMA is what Piper's talking about. That is the red line. I know it's hard for you guys to see because I got so much going on right now. It looks like OC's Mexican spaghetti, man. I'm getting OC like. Here you go though. This is what Piper's talking about. 200 SMA. That's critical. Critical. Honestly, that's a good point there, Piper. Feels like a short, doesn't it? I mean, I believe that ultimately we come down here, or at least retest this area. That might be a swing short, my friend. That might be a swing short right there. We shall see. All right, let's scroll down a little bit more, see what you guys got going on here. Should just mail us purses before we say. Oh, man. Yes, it is not a purse. It is a satchel. All right, it's a satchel. Oh my God, he cracked me up every time I saw Piper with that damn purse. Made me laugh. All right, Jake, he says, no, we didn't bottom for now. You need the global economy to improve for a bottom. I mean, did I call bottom? I don't think I called a bottom, did I? So, yeah, man, I'm by no means calling a bottom. That is for darn sure. So again, my analysis, I still think there's an opportunity out there for continued downside based on liquidity, retesting the high of the previous range. I think that makes a lot of sense, and we can still keep bullish structure. So, and it doesn't, I mean, really, when it comes down to it, it's not really lining up with the 4-year cycle, right? We should be ultimately bullish. It's just we have macroeconomic factors that is wreaking havoc on the markets right now. So, cool. Scrolling down a little bit more here. Who else we got? My Passive Freedom. I'm seeing 97K, then down to 82K before bull run resume. Seeing 97K. So you think we're going to go up and retest right around the point of control, the previous point of control, point of control of the range previously, since we broke out. All right, retest that and then down. I don't know, bro. I mean, yeah, it could happen, but honestly, I think the retest was right here. I think this was the retest. Look how bullish that momentum was, and it hit a freaking wall. It hit a wall. And you got to understand how strong this level is. So if you haven't, I don't know if you've been watching, my analysis all that much, but let me, kind of break down this channel right here. This channel goes back to 2021. We've been following this channel. We've been using this channel for probably more than a year now here on this show, or we'll say this channel, this YouTube channel. All right. I keep calling it a channel, but I'm actually talking about this yellow line right here. So we've bounced off of it 5 to 6 times, right? So it kept hitting it. It was support. So it's certified, man. It is a certified area of support. What do? We flipped it, baby. We flipped what was support into resistance. We did the OC retest. Let's get this out of here just because we were talking about some short-term stuff. But, it is clear as day, man. It is clear as day that it came down. It broke a very key level. What do I always say when you break a key level? If you get that retest and then a breakdown, she's certified. So this yellow line right here, she's certified. I don't know that we go up, it's only a few $1,000s at this point, so you may. We could both be right in essence. Maybe you wake up, but I think this was the spot. This was the jam, man. And now it's a matter of, do we consolidate in this area? Or do we just go ahead and just shake the whole market and get rid of all the weak hands? So the trend right now is showing us down. That is what I can say. There's nothing that shows me that we're doing anything else. And what would be kind of the nail in the coffin to certify we're coming down here is you retest this 200 SMA. You retest that 200 SMA, you break down in a continuation. That's just ugly. That's ugly. So we'll see. We'll see how that plays out, man. We'll see. Follow up with me. I will. I'll eat my crowns. Don't you worry. I will eat my crowns. All right. Scrolling down. Let's see what else we got. Holy moly. It's a purse. All right. A merce. Oh, man. A man purse. I like it. A merce. Is that bullish divergence? It is. Yeah, I know what you're talking about right here. I was looking at that earlier. Price go down. RSI go up. Yeah. On the daily. You could definitely make an argument that that is a bullish divergence. But I don't. So this is actually a great point, A to Ace. And, this is something that can bite me in the ass here. But it's a good learning opportunity. So I don't really get hyped about bullish divergence unless it is with the trend. So what do I mean by that? I would like it to be a pullback. So the trend, I would actually, okay, so right now the trend is down. So my thought process is to try to trade with the trend. So if I were to see bearish divergence with the trend going down, like we get a, a pullback where you get a SFP, sweep of liquidity, something, let's see if I can draw it out a little bit here, but use current price action to make my point. Let's find something. I've had a lot of up and right movement. So that doesn't line up. We might need a 4-hour to have an example, but let's just use this, and I will kind of notionally draw through things. So get prepared for scribbles. Let's find something that's a little cleaner though. There we go. We can use this. I'll make that just a little bit bigger. Okay. So when I'm looking at bullish and bearish divergence, now understand I'm gonna draw this out a little bit, and let's actually get rid of the Prime Oscillator Pro, so then I can do my own RSI. All right. So with that, right, you see the RSI All right, so you see that trending down. Now, what I'm looking for with price action, right? We can say, let's say that we'll say this is good enough for a trend. We're trending down and right. Price action, I'll be looking for that to go up, right? Let's get some candle closes up above there. Oh, I might as well make a funny. There you go. I don't mean this, but just felt like the right thing to do. All right, so you see the candle closes, right? Candle closes are a little bit higher, but the trend is actually down. And then, so when I'm talking about the SFP and clearing out some of the liquidity, all right? Oh, God, this just looks terrible. Anyways, so liquidity sitting up here, right? You got a bunch of liquidity up there. Oh, my God, this is just spiraling out of control. Anyways, liquidity is sitting to the top side of this line. You get that nice wick up. All right, it clears out the liquidity, swing failure pattern, reestablishes under the range, but you get a candle close that's actually higher than this one, right? But RSI is trending down. So you got your nice little middle finger there, and then whatever is squirting out. But that is all a bad deal. But this is when I'd be more interested in trying to take something with divergence. Okay, so, you know, looking for the divergence to be basically a reversal is kind of risky business, if that makes sense. So yes, like you'll see it, you know, quite a bit, and maybe more so on like the 4 hour. Might be able to find some better examples, but it's just a personal preference, honestly. Let's see if we can look at this. All right, so you can see here's a good example of so that one. So it really depends on how you define this. I would actually say that this was just a true reversal with bullish divergence. And really, I mean, it's kind of a lot the same. So those really are poor examples. But those are bullish divergence. You can see that. And that's, again, a win for Chart Prime, right? It'll show you. But ultimately what happens is the price ends up coming back down and sets lower lows. So, you know, you just got to be careful with it. Again, my preference would be something like if it's going horizontal or if the trend is actually still in favor of the divergence, right? So like, here you go. Here's an example of like one that's risky, right? Like you would play this and you're like, oh, you know, this is bullish divergence. Cool. And then like it's actually a move. It seems, and the 4 hours just like not playing into what I'm trying to say here, because look, you get a strike here that broke down, and it ultimately broke down. That's why I just don't like to fight the trend, right? So like you get these hits of bullish divergence, you do get nice bounces. Like if you know when to get out, or if you get out in the right time, then yeah, like I mean you can make that move. But I mean we've already had a pretty strong reaction, like if you're looking at it for a current time frame. But again, the trend won the game, right? So you take that trade, you could win it in the short term if you get out, but ultimately what happens is price goes down. Continue with the trend. So I try not to fight the trend is the moral of the story there, if that makes sense. All right, let's see, this is on the 4 hour. Let's see what we're looking at here. So, I mean, if you're looking at it on the 4 hour, RSI all the way over to here is damn near even. Let's go to the 8 hour. Take a look at that. You guys need music, don't you? Slacking tonight. Let's do some music. I kind of need music myself. Let's go. All right, let me know if that's too loud, and then I'll adjust it. Mark Saunders. I got long orders set between 68 and 72K on the 4 hour time frame and currently short. Nice channel, appreciate you. Yeah, dude, 68 to 72K makes a lot of sense. If you were listening earlier, I'm on board with that. I am totally on board with that. I do think you're going to see price action. in that area. I think that, you know, there's a good opportunity for a reversal there, to be perfectly honest with you, but I don't know if it will hold up in the short term. Again, I think that there is a, you know, probability that we actually go and get this liquidity at about 64. So, you know, up to you on how you approach your investments. If you're going to hold on to it, just know that if we go down to this area, do not be surprised to see a wick that goes down here to grab this liquidity before it ultimately reestablishes over the range. So I guess what I'm getting at is, you know, be careful with getting shook out quick on this one, because it could look ugly if it does come down, you know, around the 70k range. I would not be surprised to see it come grab this this liquidity sitting at about 64.6. So I think, you know, the platinum pocket starting at about 786, about 62k would make a lot of sense to see a wick off of that area. And, you know, just want to give you a heads up, man. Ideal situation, yep, comes right down to where you're looking at. We get a bounce and just continues up and away. We never look back. But I got a hard time with imagining they're going to leave that liquidity on the table when it's so close, because what's going to happen is more liquidity will build up here, understanding how liquidity works, right? So if price action comes down, we get a bounce off of this area. What's going to happen? People start putting their stop losses here. They take leverage to long positions, and what does that do? It stacks up the liquidity on top of liquidity. So, you know, again, I wouldn't be surprised to see it come down here and grab it. So, you know, maybe that's something you layer into. You know, I don't want to give you financial advice and how you approach your trades, but for me personally, the approach that I am taking right now is I'm layering in. Okay, so layer it in. I'm gonna layer in here hard, right? This will be my higher capital play, probably 2-3x what I'm doing right now, and then I'll layer in again if it continues to work its way down. So that's kind of the approach I'm taking. It's kind of a DCA approach based on key levels, vice actually a time-based approach. All right, let's see here. Scrolling down. Let's see. Who else we got in here? Looking at some of the chats here. I'm long, so 88 from 71. Great. Pro tip, trade divergence of the trend. Trade bullish divergence when in a bullish trend. Trade bearish divergence when in a bearish trend. Yeah, man, that's my preference. Not saying I haven't taken trades, just using it as a reversal. Like, there's got to be other things that line up for me, you know, hitting key levels. And, you know, to be honest, there could be an argument for this, you know, hitting the median of the range. It's just, there's just too much going on down here, man. Like, there's too much going on down here. And you can get some true bullish divergence if it continues to work its way down, where you'll actually see the indicator flash. So we'll see how that plays out, man. Again, if price action continues to work its way down, RSI continues to work its way up. So like if we get something that kind of looks like that, right, then you're really, you know, gonna say, hey, it's clear as day that you got some bullish divergence here. So but yeah, man, I mean, it's already, yeah, I see what you're saying, but we got to get through that 200 SMA. I would say, like, if you were gonna make that play, dude, like, that play was already there to be made. I think you missed the move, to be real with you. I wouldn't jump into it now knowing that, you know, we already had a nice move and then we moved up into the 200 SMA. Like, that's not something I am not taking a long here. Let me be crazy clear with you guys. Underneath the 200 SMA, I am not taking a long. There's no way. And I got a horizontal level that is literally in confluence with that area. Nope. Not happening. So break that. Again, look for the OC retest. And then you got a bunch of stuff that, I mean, it's like, it's one of those things where, like, you can, like, ladder your way up. You know, where you go, okay, OC retest, take it. That just looks terrible. Why is that so bad? All right, I'm not drawing that line again. Where is the path? Here we go. This is the one I want. So you come up, rejection, boom, down, look for that long, and then like you just play that game over and over again. Get over. Come on, man. There we go. Again. Just play that. You know, that's kind of what I would be looking for personally, if we continue to move up. But to again reiterate, I'm not taking a long position here. I took a long position down here, right? And it wasn't based on bullish divergence. It was just, hey, we got a strong wick coming off of an area that I had identified, and once we got that wick, then I felt like it was time to, you know, take an opportunity. And so I invested in a couple projects, and we looked, and let's quickly look at those real quick. Like AVAX was down at like $14 or something. $15? It was $15 last night. Bro, like that's not staying there. There's no way. Like zoom out. There's no way it's staying at 15 bucks. So that'll be something I hold on for a while. I feel good about that. I feel good about holding it. Even if we go through a bear market, even if we come back down to bear market lows, like, I mean, $9. Cool. I'll scoop up more. I'll lower my entry and I'll just hold on to it. It's all good. AVAX isn't, I don't think is going anywhere. Solana, I jumped on that last night. And that was because of this area right here. Like, all I gotta do is go back. Look at how well this area held up as support. Yeah, did we get a wick under it? What happened right here? Matter of fact, I will let you guys tell me what happened right here in the chat, because we talk about it all the time. If it holds over this area, 121, what do you think happened right here? That got wiped out. How do you know liquidity is sitting there? Go back left on the chart. How many times did it hold up its support? So what happens? All right, I took a leverage long position. Cool. Stop loss down under the wick. Took a leverage long position. Stop loss underneath the wick. Took a leverage long position. Stop loss underneath the wick. Leverage long underneath the wick. Leverage long. This actually probably swept out some of this liquidity right here. Cool. Here we go again. Start the process over. Leverage long. Stop loss probably underneath this wick. And then as it goes up, what happens? You know what the heat map does, right? It heats up. So like you can look at these. I mean, really, you don't necessarily need the liquidation heat map to know that liquidity is building up in this area. It's heating up, right? That's what you're gonna see coming off the sides. That, right? So that's what you're going to see. Liquidity starts building up as price action continues to work its way up. And then ultimately we come back down here. What do? Take the liquidity. Happens over and over again. That's why I like the liquidation heat map. It gives you, I don't know, I think it kind of gives you an edge, right? It's like a smart money edge. Like, why not just buy where liquidity is sitting? Give me a good reason. Why buy up here when I can buy right here? And it's not even a matter of saying, well, duh, the price was higher there, the price is lower here. Yeah, I got it. But like, I'm always looking for the pullback. You guys know that. I'm always looking for the pullback, and I wait. I wait patiently for price action to come back down to where I know the bulk of liquidity is. So that's where I'll start entering, and you guys have seen it. I'm showing it to you live. I bought Solana, I bought AVAX, I bought ADA, I bought Cardano, I've bought Bitcoin on its way down. Like, I'm layering into this as we're clearing out this liquidity. I'm trying to take the best approach I can to mirror what I think smart money is going to do. And they are not going to buy up here. That's retail. They're going to buy down here. And they might even buy lower if we get shook the F out, right? Because where's the next set of liquidity? If you look at this, where is it at? It's right here. That's why I have this green line. So what do? I buy here, 121. If it comes down, I buy here. It's a way to DCA in, and you're not chasing. You're letting the price action come to you. So that's, I'm very big on that. Very big. All right. Can we get more likes, please? That would be dope. Send it. Yeah. Enter at other stop loss. Hey, Dave, I'm not saying the bottom is in, brother. Like, if anyone's listening, I am by no means saying the bottom is in. They're gonna hurt, because if Bitcoin continues to work its way down to where I think it's gonna go, altcoins are gonna get. I mean, they've already been decimated. Let's be real, but some of them are likely to see bear market lows again. AVAX might be one of them, because it's almost there. It may see bear market lows again, but what does that mean? Who's not going to buy? Like, it's a buying opportunity, right? Those are the opportunities that you take if you're, going through a recession, the housing market crashes. When a housing market crashes, what do? You buy real estate. When the stock market crashes, what do? You buy stocks. Like, so like, that's why a lot of times when Piper's talking about, hey, like, have dry powder on the side. That's why you should have some dry powder on the side. Like, you don't want to be all in all the time. So that then tells you, like, well, how am I going to keep dry powder on the side? Like, if you're just DCAing in, that's one thing, but like, you got to have a plan to realize that as well too, right? Because a lot of people, what they do is they move their investments around. Like, they'll invest in real estate, and they'll take the equity out of that home, and then they will put it into another property. And then at the end of that, they might do a 1031 exchange, right? The tax write-off little loophole that's out there. And then they might give it to their kids, and then all the depreciation they didn't pay, their kids don't have to pay either. So there's all kinds of like things that you can do and be crafty. It's just, we got to think through those things. And if that is something like you guys are interested in, maybe that's something that, we can look at for a show. It's just go through that mindset, and instead of just looking at the charts, like, let's kind of think about a game plan. Think about like how we're going to enter, how we're going to exit, how do we move those funds around to, find other investments, right? And me, like, I am not just crypto. Like, I have traditional investments, I have real estate investments, I own multiple properties. Like, there's other things out there that we can look at. So, I don't know. Tangent. I went on a good one again. It's kind of my thing. I don't have FD to keep me straight and do his one more thing. So, all right, yeah. Let's see what you guys got. Let's see. Scrolling down here. Dave, let's see what you said. I don't feel like most alts have value. For instance, nobody is buying compact discs to listen to music. They were useful once, but not any longer. Yeah, dude. Like, I agree with that. That's why I'm big on utility. And you guys have heard me say that before. I don't invest in a lot of the crap altcoins. Like, if I don't know what it does, or if I don't see people, using it for something, like Cardano, like, not my favorite chain. I think I've been clear about that, but I'm invested in it. I think it's got utility. There's people are using it and they're building on it. I know it. I know people that are doing it. So, I have no issue with that. AVAX, it's got the whole gaming narrative. It's got a lot of big deals in place. If you guys don't know, AVAX has a ton of big deals with big retail. They have a lot of stuff going on that it's got, I don't know. I don't know how it's going to fail, but maybe it just hasn't done much for whatever reason. It hasn't taken off. Solana, like, that's obviously it's got a lot of utility now. People are using it, building on it. NFT craze. meme tokens, whatever. I mean, memes are useless, but still, like, people are doing stuff with it. And I think that at some point, like, you're going to be able to pay for things with Solana out in the real world. I do believe that. So, like, that's some of the things that I look for. Tangible things that work. Solana's fast and cheap. Said that before. So yeah, that's the kind of things that I look at, and that's mostly what I invest in. If I buy anything else, like in terms of crypto, I'm trading it. So if I'm holding it, then that means I believe it has utility. I don't feel like blockchain is a place to build games. Dave, you got something for everything, bro. Go drink a beer. I can't win with Dave tonight. Oh man, it's 8 o'clock. It's time to bounce over to Billy Goat Tales. Let's see. Mark Saunders. How about buying crypto into a Roth IRA, take the gains out tax-free, and invest in real estate? See? Stuff like that, Mark. Like, that's definitely. There's all kinds of things. And it's stuff too, like people can find ways with LLCs and S-corps and things of that nature. There's a lot of tax loopholes with that. If you have rental properties, try to find a way to manage them or co-manage with your property managers, because you can then get some big tax benefits there. But yeah, there's all kinds of smart ways to get on. So Mark, it sounds like you got some ideas there. You know what you're talking about. Let's get you on, dude. Hit me up. DM me on X. I'll bring you on, and we'll talk through that. I think that'll be a good show. I think having some of that knowledge, besides just investing in crypto, is important for sure. X-Base started. All right, cool. Let's push everybody over to Billy Goat Tales. I'll yell at Dave over there, and let's get it going. Appreciate you guys for showing up today. It's been real. You guys have a blessed night. Safe, and Alex O, love you long time, brother. Trade safe. Be safe. I'm out of here. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. I would appreciate that. I'm out.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. You got a mind, but even that could change. You could flip the gray matter like some batter in your brain. That's why I say, fake it till you make it A. And if you play that game, then you just might make a change. Rearrange all the bad to okay. Take the worst thoughts saying, turn them to a game. Take the best thoughts saying, put them on display. On repeat in your brain till you're feeling no more pain. Never slow yourself down, you can do some more. Push past all the pain and you'll find a door. Open it up and finally explore everything that you thought you could never do before. And even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, go.